quite sensational for now that recently Israel attacked on Iran as well.
Yeah.
So that's why it's not just only Palestine and several places in Syria or Iraq, but everything that's in the Middle East have a serious issue about activity of Israel, I think.
Yeah. You know what's the situation? It's actually started 80 years ago. There was a Second World War. They call it Second World War, but in reality, it was happening just in Europe. They were just fighting to each other. And then I don't say if they killed Jewish people or no. It's not about the Jewish or yes or no. They killed some people. It's okay, but why? You gave land from the Palestinian to the country to make it a country. Why? It's not possible. You just attack another country, and instead of just saying, okay, this is the reality, people should be free, now we are going to give another land to them. That's the situation happened 80 years ago. But nowadays we are just trying to just make the awareness of the situation for the people around the world. Come on, they are killing kids and women. Why? They just say we are attacking the hospital because there is something under the need of the hospital. Come on, you are killing kids and women for nothing. That's the situation, and unfortunately they have power, they have media, and they are just making a fake news. And unfortunately we are not able to just share our opinion, and if you say something they say, oh, you are against us, and they arrest you, and what you need to do? Nothing. But if we join this kind of demonstration, we can just show we are together, we are powerful. That's the situation. We need to be united. That's the main voice of us as a group of the people. We are doing this demonstration as a civility from Iran, because I think as an Iranian, I should support people around the world, not just the Palestinian, not just Japanese people, Russian, Ukraine. That doesn't care. You need to support humanity. That's the situation we need to do. Yeah.
That's a very strong message.
Yeah. And unfortunately, one of the difficulty in European countries is the people. They should ask their governments to stop supporting Israel. Yeah. If we be together and united, we can just win as one piece. If we be strong and just support each other, we can win. We think they have power. Yeah, it's obviously they have power. They have money. They have, I don't know, nuclear bomb. Just imagine how many nuclear bomb Iran has. Nothing. But Israel, they have around 400 nuclear bombs. Why? We don't say anything about that. You just point you to Iran. Oh, you shouldn't have. Come on, you have already. Okay, we are not going to make bomb. It's okay, but why you have bomb? You already have nuclear bomb. Yeah. And unfortunately, they have the veto power. I don't know if you know the veto power in the UN. Do you know that?
The veto is only 5 countries have used the veto.
Why? Because they won the Second World War and they have power. Where is the democracy? Yeah. Just ask about the question. Yeah. And unfortunately, because I asked some people, they know about the veto power, they don't know. The issue is people, they don't read. They never read the really book. They don't think. We need to think about the situation.
I think that's why each person's voice should be heard.
Yeah.
There is a kind of voiceless voice that the UN have a veto power of among 5 countries, Russia, America, France, and England, and China. Those 5 countries have a special power to refuse their opinion that's made by UN.
Yeah. Then what's the definition of democracy? When they want to just... where is the democracy in Saudi Arabia? Where is it?
Yeah, that's true.
If it's about the Iran, they said, oh, we should attack Iran. But where is the democracy in Israel? In here, in the Europe even. Yeah. What's the definition? Unfortunately, the issue is they have the power. They won the Second World War, and now they say, oh, we have the nuclear bomb. We've already made it, and nobody else should make it again because we have the power. We need to think, Just I ask you, please read the history. Just read the history. What happened in 1948? What happened? People, they were living in Palestine as a country. If you just notice and read the history, you see it was Palestine for many years. And now after 40 years, no, we want to change it to another country. How? You cannot just get the power from other country with killing them. And if they call just you are terrorists, why? Because you are fighting against us. They have the power to just say, oh, in the media, they do the propaganda to say, oh, you are fighting against us, then you are terrorists. What's the definition of the terrorist?
So it's just a terrorizing government. So it could be anything. The government could be a terrorist as well, I think. In terms of the definition of the terrorism, it's not just only individual small group, but the government could be terrorizing other government or people.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
So I mean that a terrorist is not just only the small group. The terror, the definition of the terror is a use of coercion to, intimidating a group of people to, push their own demand.
Yeah.
So that's why the terrorism could be organized by government or another big entity.
What's your definition of terrorism? What's the definition?
It's just use the power to oppress some people. That is the definition of the terror.
By who?
Anyone. So that's why definition of the terror could be anything that's use the power to oppress some other people.
Yeah. Do you know about the revolution in Iran 40 years ago?
That is, they removed the government of the led by U.S. and they revolutionary to kick out the previous government, right?
And you heard about they terrored a lot of people, especially about 70,000 people they killed. Yeah, but they don't call it terrorism. Mm-hmm. They killed, for example, nowadays you already noticed they killed our general 3 years ago. He was invited by the Iraqi government to Iraq, and they killed him. Yeah. But it wasn't terror. Why? You don't call it terror.
That's why it's a definition is clear. That could be a terrorism, yeah. But who tell the story determine the definition. That's why the media have a strong power that make something it's good for some people, but undermine other people. So that's why it's very important for the voice to be heard from the individual.
You know, it's not the media, it's the people behind the media. Yeah, they have the power to control the media. That's the difference. It's not media. Media is controlled by them. Yeah, that's the situation. Oh, I call Yemeni people, they are terrorists because they are fighting against U.S. For the Saudi Arabia. But if you are from Iran, they call you terrorist. But if someone attacks somewhere from Ukraine or from Italy or Spain or France, they don't call you terrorists.
But we can say they are also terrorizing people. So the UK and the US, they also do terrorism. That's the truth by the definition.
Yeah. And why US they think they should decide about the war? Why? They say, oh, we have the power. I don't know. Have you ever heard about the Trump speech after the attack from Israel to Iran? He said, you have to accept us. Come on, no, there is no must. We are free. We can just decide about our country. You cannot say to us, you have to. You know, that's the situation. We have the power, and you know about for example, you heard about the Persian Gulf. Yeah. Trump said, oh, I want to change it to Arab Gulf. Come on, you cannot just change the name because you have the power. Unfortunately, the issue is some people, they are scared of the power of the U.S. Japanese people.
That's true. That's why I'm as a Japanese like to spreading a message to Japanese people as well. Yeah. They are kind of traumatized by the World War II. The tremendous disaster happened by the United States of America. So that's why people start to shut their mouths.
I want to say something to Japanese people. Okay. If we united together, you will win. Don't worry. Even they kill you, just protect yourself, your family. That's the war. Yeah? Don't be scared. You know, I don't know if you heard about your president. He came to Iran to share the message from President Trump to our leader. You know what our leader said? He said, I don't care about Trump. I don't care. Why? Because he feels powerful because of the people. He is strong because people are supporting him. Just support I don't know if you have president or whatever. Okay, just support your government and be strong together. You can win. You know, that's the message. Don't be scared. They killed a lot of Japanese. You still have issue with the situation with the nuclear bomb in Japan. You still have that one, yeah? And you know, if I don't know, I heard that if an American person kills someone, the Japanese in the Japan, you cannot do anything. The person should go to America. You cannot just go to the courts.
Yeah, that is a weird, twisted agreement between U.S. and Japan.
Why?
So that is a kind of we are depending on U.S. military to defend our country.
But build your military. Why you should be dependent on the U.S. military? You heard about the Libya? They said we are going to support you. Just give us your nuclear bomb. Just stop everything. We will support you. Yeah. But what happened to Libya? Don't trust anyone. Just trust yourself, your power. You know, one of the things our leader always said, trust your people. That's the main point. You know, you should think about yourself, your power. You are Japanese because I heard a lot about the empire of the Japanese empire many years ago. You were really a strong country. Just trust yourself. That's the main point. Nowadays, I'm happy as an Iranian when my leader is talking and doing the speech. I'm proud of my country because he's strong and he says I should trust my people. That's the only one. Be sure they are not going to share you anything for free. Nothing. They are just stealing your money. Be strong. That's the only point you need to just think as a Japanese. I hope Japan be really free very soon. And you see that in Germany also, you know, in the Arabic country like Saudi Arabia, they are just, you know, they call the Arabic country, they are like a cow. They are giving us milk. I cannot believe that. Just imagine someone is talking about your country like that. How you can just accept it? Why?
Yeah, it's a complicated thing, but it's a need to be happen slowly. Because through the history, Japanese people try hard to revive our authority, sovereignty, but several times we failed.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. That's slowly.
Why?
The police shut the people down.
Because the U.S., the Zionist people, they have the control of the war. You know, they do the propaganda when you are doing the election. They put the people they want as a politician. They play with you. They do the gamification with you, and you don't know why you elected that person. But if you just check the history of that person, he is dependent on the U.S. He is dependent on the Zionist people. Yeah, just read about the history. What happened to the country? They are just trusting the U.S. Yeah, just do it, and don't be scared about the police. If you just start slowly, it's like it's just a drop of the water. Slowly, you can't just break the stone. You know you have power. Just imagine. In 2 days, a lot of people they came here. In the beginning, I don't know if you joined this demonstration or not in the Netherlands. They were not that much, but nowadays they are more and more because they are united together. Yeah, and I don't know if you know that. For example, in Iran. The last Friday of the Ramadan, we are doing the demonstration against Israel for 40 years. Our leader called that day as a Quds Day. Yeah? For 40 years, we were just the only country we were doing the demonstration against Israel. And now you see that in the Europe, it's happening. In Japan, it's happening. What does it mean? It means if we just be united together slowly, just support each other, we will be stronger.
Yeah, I hope that this kind of a message can ignite the heart of the Japan some point in the future.
I hope so. I really like Japan, Unfortunately, one of the issues in Iran, they said, Japanese, look at Japanese people, they are dependent on the US and they are really lucky. No, I never trust it. Yeah? Because I see, no, the people in reality, they are not happy. Just imagine, they are just coming to your country, they are taking everything from you. You are making a lot of things, but in reality, the money is for someone else. Yeah? Just be strong, my brother. That's my point.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
So can I ask your names?
My name is Fatemen.
Fatemen.
Yeah.
Thank you, Fatemen.
Thank you so much.
My name is Masayuki. Thank you very much. Masayuki.
Masayuki.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Have a
you.
nice day.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.